You have probably seen the viral video by now. Former Governor and current Senator Adams Oshiomhole captured in a tense exchange with an official at the Lagos airport. It sparked a flurry of discussions online. Everyone wondered what exactly transpired. Was it simply a case of a VIP trying to exert his influence, or was he genuinely late for this flight? Now, Oshiomhole has come forward with his version of events, and it paints a troubling picture that resonates with many travelers' experiences.
These people paid 146,000 at the time they bought. Those who are buying today, emergency this thing, they are paid as much as 250,000. So they frustrate those who paid online at the rate quoted by them and give priority to those who have no previous reservation, who are ready to pay double the price.
He brings to light some serious concerns about airpeace that countless Nigerians might relate to. According to Oshiomhole's statement to Vanguard, the incident began with a 6:30 a.m. flight to Abuja. In an effort to avoid any last-minute chaos, he checked in online the day before. He wasn't alone. He had two guests from Ghana with him. He arrived at the airport at 6:05 a.m., just 25 minutes before departure. Yet, when he approached the check-in counter, he was met with a disappointing news. Sorry, the counter is closed. This is someone that has checked in online already. Oshiomhole pushed back, explaining, I've already checked in online. I don't have any luggage. When he showed them the proof on his phone, they still insisted that the gate was closed.
I go to the airport, I have my checking in, they deny me. Then when somebody now went, I said, it's Oshiomhole. Then the senior manager came out. I said, okay, let's see how I can sort you out. I said, no. I don't want personal favor. I want my right and the right of these Nigerians to be enforced. How can they be allowed to profit from their own failures and incompetence? The federal government has a duty to protect citizens' rights and consumer interests. I feel pained and ashamed about how Nigerians are being extorted. Airpeace, I urge you, with all due respect, to protect the flying public from fraudulent practices and extortion by Airpeace.
The first red flag for him was that while he was being turned away, he noticed other passengers still being checked in. This led him to question, how can you close boarding for a 6:30 flight at 6:05? What is the purpose of online checking in then? The situation took a concerning turn as Oshiomhole began to suspect that this wasn't just a simple mistake or poor service. He alleged that the airline was intentionally preventing passengers who had booked earlier and checked in online at lower price from boarding. Why would they do this? He believes it was to resell those same seats to last-minute travelers for a steep profit. He claimed he saw prices being jacked up between 200,000 and 300,000 naira. To emphasize that this was not an isolated incident, he shared a heartbreaking story of a woman next to him traveling with a baby who could not have been older than 6 months. She had purchased her ticket online for over 200,000 naira and arrived at 5:55 a.m., even earlier than he did. Yet, she was met with the same unfortunate message: you are late, the counter is closed, the flight is full. They offered to place her on the next flight, but she would have to pay an extra 100,000 naira to top off what she had already spent. You can see how these people are ripping people off if going by what Oshiomhole is saying here. For this woman, a flight she had already paid for now cost her over 250,000 naira. Oshiomhole described the scenario as chaotic, with many passengers expressing their frustration and sharing similar stories. He confronted the manager saying, how can you do this to a woman with a baby? The plane is still on the ground. It was in that moment that his empathy kicked in. When security officials tried to take him to a VIP lounge, he felt compelled to stay because the other stranded passengers were pleading with him, saying, comrade, please don't leave. This is how they've been treating us here. He chose to stand with them in their time of need. In an act of kindness, he followed the woman to the counter and sent her an additional 100,000 naira to help cover her new ticket and ease her burden. To summarize Oshiomhole's claim, he checked in online and arrived on time. He was denied boarding while others were still being checked in. He alleges that Air Peace was bumping passengers with cheaper tickets to resell seats at an inflated rate. He believes this issue is systematic, affecting many ordinary Nigerians, not just himself. It is essential to recognize that this is Senator Oshiomhole's perspective, and we are still waiting for an official response from Air Peace regarding this serious allegation. This situation raises deep concern. What right do passengers have when they have checked in online? And has anyone else experienced something similar? This goes beyond politicians' traveling woes. It taps into a shared frustration that thousands of travelers face daily, dealing with delays, unexpected cancellation, and perplexing practices by airline. I genuinely want to hear from you. What do you think about all these allegations? Have you ever faced a similar situation when traveling? Please share your stories and experiences in the comment section. Let's support each other through this conversation. If you found this analysis thoughtful, please give this video a thumbs up. It truly helps the channel to grow, and don't forget to subscribe and activate the notification bell so you are always updated with our latest content. Thank you for joining us today, and we will see you in the next video.